It's your girl Lala, but y'all already knew that. Duh. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to turn them notification bells on so you get that ding every time your girl upload. Duh. So I'm about to talk about the biggest betrayal of my life. You feel me? You feel me? Okay, so everybody been asking me about why me and my bestie not uploading to the channel. The channel was dead. It's a wrap. And I'm about to tell y'all why. So me and this girl, we've been best friends for 3 years or whatever. And we was best friends, like that was my A1 goon. Like we was best friends, we argued, we fussed, we stopped talking for some times as best friends supposed to do. And like she was going through stuff back where she live at, and she asked me to come stay with me down here in Georgia. So I'm like, yeah, you my bid. So come on, so I'm like, come on. So she asked me that in July, but she ain't coming to like the end of September. So when she came at the end of September, everything was cool, and my ex-girlfriend was staying with me at that time still. So at that time, everything was cool. I made sure her birthday was lit. Like I came out of my pocket, made sure her birthday was lit, made sure she had her hair was done, make sure she had an outfit, made sure that she was lit. When I say I made sure she was lit, I made sure she was litty. And all of that. We was together. Months went past. We done spent Thanksgiving. We done did dinner together. We done did Thanksgiving together. Like we was in the kitchen whipping it. Like we did Thanksgiving together. Like we was whipping it. Christmas came. She did my hair for my birthday. I was slayed to the guy. Y'all know I'm gonna put the picture right there. I was slayed to the guy. Oh, cool. I was slayed to the guy or whatever. And then Christmas came. I bought her like this little pink makeup set that came with a lot of stuff. New Year's came. We was in a hotel. It was me, her, my girlfriend, all of that. We was in a hotel and we was just chilling, turning up everything. When we was like, New Year's coming in, we gonna turn up to the fake shit. Ain't nobody not gonna be fake. So everybody was chilling, and couple of weeks go past. My ex wanted to get back with me or whatever, and I wasn't. I was like, the new year coming in, I'm not on my ex. I'm not on my old relationship. Like I'm not looking for that. I'm looking towards the future. Like I'm looking towards somebody I can build with. And she just wasn't it. Like I told her like we could still be cool or whatever. So whatever. So one day my old god kids mother, my old god kid's mother was like, she wanted us to go to church with her. So I'm like, okay, we go to church with her. Mind you, the night before, I stayed up all night because I was up editing not only my video, but I was up editing me and my bestie video. I was up all night editing. I didn't go to sleep till like 6 o'clock. So when I went to sleep at 6 o'clock, it was about time for me to get up 3 hours later to get the kids ready, to get everybody up to get dressed for church. So once I get ready for church or whatever, we get ready for church. I liked the church. The church was nice. It was dandy. It was cool. It was everything. We go to church or whatever, and we were supposed to go down to like my god kid's mom house or whatever at the church, but I didn't know that until like a couple of minutes before we left church. So I told her, I was like, I'm just gonna stay home because I ain't go to sleep at 6 o'clock that morning. Sorry, yeah. So I ain't go to church at 6 o'clock that morning. So I came home, I was chilling, I was relaxing, everybody went down there. So they didn't come home till later that night. all of them. I'm not gonna say no name. I'm not gonna mention no name because I don't want nobody to say that. But y'all know who my besties is. If y'all see me on social media, y'all see my all of that. Y'all know who they is. So after that, everybody. So the next day, I'm in the bathroom. Mind you, I just got up. Like, I just got up from the next day. My ex-girlfriend come in the bathroom. I'm using the bathroom. She was like, I don't think this working out. And I'm like, I've been told you that like weeks ago. She was like, I think it's best if I leave or whatever. She was like, I think it's best if I leave or whatever to go back to my mama's house. I was like, okay, cool. So as I'm sitting on my bed, I get a text message from my best friend's sister, saying something that was going on with her dad. So I'm texting my best friend because I don't know where she was going. I'm texting my best friend like, your sister just texted me. So her sister was like, tell my sister to pack. She was like, tell my sister to pack up or whatever. And I was like, she said pack up because something happened with your dad. So I'm like, pack up, something happened with your dad. So she texted my friend and asked my friend to take her somewhere. So my friend was like, yeah, she'll take her, whatever. So my friend took her. So while my friend was taking her, she also took my ex-girlfriend wherever she was taking her. So at this time, they both left. So then at this time, they telling me what my god kid's mom was saying about me. So I told my god kid's mom, like, listen, if you feel that type of way, like I'm trying to take your kids, because she said she feel like I was trying to take her kids. In reality, the person that was trying to take your kids is the people that you was allowing around your kids after all of us stopped hanging out. So I'm like, if you feel like I'm taking your kids, you can get your kids. So after that, she came and got her kids. I gave her keys. I gave her everything. So after all of that, she came and got her kids, and me and her was talking. So she was like popping junk through social media or whatever. I was like, why you didn't say all of this when you was like close to me, Diana? Like, we could have talked it out. Like, we both grown ass women. You could have talked about it when you was right in front of me. Like, you feel like I was using you. How am I using you? Like, you gave me something that the state gave you. I took care of your kids' money out of my pocket. Like, I'm confused. At that point, everybody like just left. I just started being by myself. I still kept on trying to get in contact with my best friend. After that, everything was cool and dandy. Me and my ex was going back and forth with her because she heard that I was saying something about her, but I really wasn't talking to nobody that she was talking to or whatever. She kept on one day me and her was arguing or whatever because she found out I was talking to somebody else. And she was like, that's why I fucked your friend. She was like, that's why I fucked your friend. So I'm like, who? I'm like, my best friend? So at this time, I'm asking my best sorry for my hiccups. So I'm asking my best friend, I'm like, you effed her? My best friend like, nah. My best friend like, nah. My best friend like, nah, I ain't do nothing with her. Mind you, she was like, nah, I ain't do nothing with her. She lying. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I ain't gonna believe her because she just saying things to get on my skin. So, and this time I got in a relationship with my new girlfriend, and we was just happy and stuff. And then, like, February passed, March passed, April, which is right now, April came, and I got like a screenshot of my ex-girlfriend and my best friend of 3 years being in a relationship. Like, not only being in a relationship, but they're engaged. Like, so mind you, my best friend, the girl that was supposed to be my best friend, she blocked me from all social media platforms. And I'm like, why is she blocking me? Like, she blocked me from all social media platforms, everything. Like, she blocked me, completely blocked me. Somebody sent me a screenshot. I'm gonna show y'all the screenshot right here, but I'm gonna blank their names out either right here or right here. And this is what it said. So I'm like, what? I'm like, wow, like, that's beyond like low. Like, so as that comes, so me and my old best friend, ex-girlfriend, had a conversation and came to realize like they must have been messing while they was in my house. Like, y'all both was living under my roof and y'all both knew that y'all wanted to talk to each other. Why y'all just wasn't man enough to talk to each other? Like, I just feel like at the end of the day, y'all both was bogus. Like, I feel like y'all knew what y'all wanted to do. Like, I feel like I feel like she really wasn't my best friend, because her best friend would never do some shit like that. And I feel like my ex-girlfriend was just nasty, like plain nasty. Like I never said I regretted dating somebody, but I really regretted the day that I dated her, because that made me lose someone that I thought was really close to me. But I realized that you can't even trust friends. Like, that's why I got friends now, because I can't really trust these females. But yeah, she lied to me, and then when me and her had a conversation through the phone, she blamed me because they together. So it is what it is. And then come to find out that they was dropped off at the same location after they so-called left my house. And they left my house that day. They both was dropped off at the same location. From that day, I don't know what happened, but that's how I was betrayed by one person I called my best friend, the one person y'all seen, the one best friend y'all seen on my social media, on my YouTube channel, the ex-girlfriend that was on my YouTube channel, all that. Them two people that I had in my vlog, in my Christmas vlog, the girl that was streaming and the stud, those two people. I love y'all, my Lala babies. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button so you can get them dings. You already know your girl is back, and I'm coming back with them bangers. So make sure y'all like that bell, y'all subscribe, and y'all also share my video so y'all can get your girl to 1,000K. Okay. Love y'all.